I would put it on the bun. You could fit the pickles. You could put pickles in the pickles.
You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on.
Some onions.
Pickle chicken sandwich. Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you knew is wrong. And rules are just suggestions,
I like the pipe.
made up as we go along.
Shut up, Corn.
Fuck you.
And who knows what you'll find here. Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what?
Man,
I want to
fuck that.
teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunyan rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey,
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. Be like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
it's a sunny, shiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too. Hello there.
Oh, shit.
You are just in time. And we are the J&T Baggers. The original J&T Baggers.
One bag, two bag.
Yeah. Because real tea bags happen in twos. Whatever that means.
Yeah, if I saw some douchebag like dipping, no, that's fucked up. Did you see some asshole dipping 2 tea bags into one single cup of tea? Like, what the fuck's his problem? He's wasting tea.
Yeah, I've often seen that too. Like, okay, I used to do it with fucking the 44-ounce cups from AMBM and shit.
Yeah, if you're gonna dump 2 tea bags, at least make it a big cup.
But we are Millie Van Nielsen and
Norman Blunts, and we're trying to fill a big cup.
ew. Yes, 2 tea bags. That's what you need. I swear to God, I've seen like multiple different things with like custom tea bags, and I'm so tempted. Like,
That seems like a really strange thing to get custom when
Yeah,
you think
I know.
about it. Like, it works for us because of the
closest
entendre,
I
but-
saw that seemed somewhat practical was like a cloth tea pouch that you don't like, you know what I mean, that you're not actually like using to dip into the into the water or whatever. It's just more of a, but then who just carries tea openly in a pouch like it's tobacco and shit? Just like,
Yeah, like, what the fuck are you supposed to do with
it's
that?
like, hey bro, let me get a pinch of that tea, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna splash this in my coffee.
What the
This
fuck
is gonna-
you sounded like Nicolas Cage a little bit. I'm gonna splash this in my coffee. Like, and then a little bit of cream. But yeah.
Now all I can think about is some asshole that is walking with open. It's like when you see someone with powdered aspirin. You're like, what the fuck? Thin line between cocaine and powdered aspirin when you look at it.
Wow. That just sounded so horrible.
Oh, a thin line? I didn't even think about that.
So there's been one occurrence that we did document years ago, almost 4 years ago. Wow. Which was your first weed shop experience. And for anyone that's never listened, because that's pretty far back, a quick summary: he was weed struck.
Dude, that
Once
should
they
be
let him
an
into the-
AC/DC song right there.
Yeah, once they let him in, once they let us in, it became extra real just how many options are in some of these weed shops where you're just like, oh my God, it's a whole room full of weed. And it looks like you're at an arcade and you've got all your tickets and it's all weed.
I mean, honestly, the way that almost every good shop I ever went to was set up like a fucking arcade.
Yeah.
Like the trophy section of an arcade, you have all the weed presented on shelves, different prize tickets for, all that good shit.
And it's funny too, because that particular episode was the first episode that got John Frickin Smith to listen, I guess, and that but that's how we met John Frickin Smith. who you heard at the beginning. Yeah, you see, that's a weird segue, a story segue.
And you can also hear at the end.
Yeah. Oh, you've listened to one all the way to the end. Yes. But yeah, the song you hear at the beginning, Yours to Keep, from the album Songs of the Great Collapse, can be found at johnfrickinsmith.com. We're going to take a quick commercial break because I can hear a lot of yaws.
Hey, what up, people? This is Jay
And this is Jared.
from the hashtag Blackout Podcast. And when we are not geeking out on our show,
Or talking about people getting suspended for silly things.
we are checking out the Just in Time Podcast.
And you should too. We blacking out.
Blacking out.
Yeah. Okay, that's quick enough. It got quieter at least for now. But yeah, so with that in mind, with that the with the weed shop experience, because I'm realizing it's been a while since I actually walked into a weed shop, just because I haven't really gone out of town at all and haven't wanted to go out of town just for weed. So it got me thinking of like some of the best and worst types of weed shop experiences. Which is where, I'm throwing it right at you, Cookie.
I always like to start with worst first.
All right, worst first.
So I would say there's been 2 places that I was like,
Okay, we can even split it off too as storefront and delivery. Worst.
nice. That
Yes.
was amazing. Okay, better. So fucking one of the worst for delivery was definitely, I would say,
You don't have to say the name of the shop.
yeah, I'm not
obviously.
gonna say the name of the shop, but I ordered an ounce of shake and it was like $50, something like that for an ounce. So I was like, okay, it should be pretty decent, but not too crazy. You're like, not Waterleaf though. Comes in and it was like, dude, when you see old, like just water leaves where like they've already dried up to the point where you just go like that and and they crumble instantly, and it kind of feels like when literally a leaf is too hard.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this? And it's one of those like it's
It's
hard
just-
to say no when
It's
they're
almost
there.
powder. It's the one that you can dig through and your fingers never get sticky.
Yeah, exactly. There's no like THC on this.
Like
So I
I've
was
been
like-
sold that too, but it was like $5 for a quarter ounce or some shit. Which, doing the math, the same fucking shit. $20 an ounce. Yeah,
So it was just an upsetting situation by that. Like they didn't.
I'd be mad.
None of the situation was good. I've been to actually more delivery services than I've been through storefronts. Because realistically, we didn't have that many in our town all at once.
Nah, not by the time you got a card, and but once.
Yeah,
it
when I
legal.
actually got my full card and everything,
By
and
the
especially
time-
by the time it was legal.
Yeah, when it went legal, it was just like, yeah, all the shops are going away except maybe 1 or 2, and they're gonna be gone quick.
Worst experience at a weed shop, though. I would say showing up fucking at MXC or whatever it was.
I remember.
I know I'm pronouncing their name wrong,
Was that
so
the-
that works.
That was that was the first one I took you to, wasn't it? Or was it
Yes.
the one that pretty much looked like a giant shed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then the second time around that we went, it was to NLR.
Okay.
Or whatever it
Yeah.
was. back
Yeah,
then,
I
but-
remember that.
Yeah, so it was one of the times I went by myself over to there, and you remember the parking lot. That whole area was kind of like weird and sketchy.
Yeah.
Because it was off of fucking Winchester in that dark ass corner, and like
At night, it was really sketchy to find because the way the fence was in and shit. And
it
how
was
small the
very
parking lot
rare
was.
that the security guard, the bald dude that was there, was ever inside. This is one of the times he was actually inside.
Oh, shit.
So there was just like random weird ass people. We're from Hemet, dude. These
Yeah.
were weirder. Like, so it was one of those like, okay, what the fuck's going on here? Like, I don't think I'm gonna get jumped, but this might turn into like some weird zombie horde bullshit.
Yeah. But
It was just a weird sense, like, yeah, like presents.
You still went in though, right?
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh,
I was already there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm the type. I'm not gonna actually get scared away from a place if I'm there. Like, fuck it, dude. I'm already here. I might as well walk 10 feet. Like, there's no point in trying to turn around.
Nah.
It's too much in gas too. I live in California. That shit's expensive.
Yeah, and that would both of those shops were pretty out of the way, but the NOR one was at least a little bit closer.
And that
It was a good bit closer. I just remember that too. Yeah.
That's where my best experiences always came from, was that shop specifically. Like, if you were there without you there to, like, all that stuff, just in general, I had my best waiting room period I've ever been in. MX whatever was super small. It was like you were in a fucking bathroom in the waiting room.
With the fish tanks all awkward and shit.
Yeah, to where it made it even less space, thinking like, oh, dude, everyone's going to be stoned looking at fish. No, we're showing up there sober so we can buy weed so we can go get high. Like, you're fucking up the shit, dude. I don't want to see a fish before I'm stoned. I want to see a fish after I'm stoned.
Yep.
I have had many fish and many aquatic animals, or amphibians, I guess. So it's one of those, stoned? Fuck yeah, dude. The bigger the tank, the better the day.
But sober, you're just hearing the fish tank.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just waiting.
You hear it, zzz, and you're like, oh, fuck, I lost my frogs again.
And especially when you're just sitting in a waiting room waiting for weed and shit. I remember that place too. It was very small, and it was, well, I think they had the air on, but it was still just awkward because it was small. And once people started showing up, it was just like, all right, come on, let's speed things along. Now people are standing because there's no more chairs.
Yeah, the bitchin' ass, like, everyone being, that was just a real chill vibe, though, at the NLR, with the, like, hell, fucking certain days you show up, they have, like, pizza and shit for you, or sandwiches, or whatever, like, just handing out food just cuz, fucking sodas and shit. It's like, oh, hell yeah, dude, and that's just cuz.
Yeah.
Everyone was always super friendly and nice, like, the people behind the desk that were taking down names and everything were always really cool.
The security guards were cool, too.
Like, I've seen only one, fucking stoned, incident where it was like, okay, it looks like this guy might get kicked the fuck out. Okay, that was pretty sketchy too, though, because, like, it was some, like, just older black dude getting pissed off because he assumed he was next in line. And then he had his earpiece in, and the dude's like, dude, you can't have your earpiece in. Like, that we can't do any phones past this section.
Yeah. I always respect it. I just left my phone in the car, usually.
And the thing that set the guy off was fucking, he didn't have his rec with him. He just had his ID. And he's like, what? I thought it was 21. And the guy's like, no, it's not. You need a recommendation. If you have a card, that's cool too, like the recommendation card, but you need your rec and your ID. The guy just started getting all super pissed off, and the guy was like, well, if you don't have that, you can leave. Like, you're not even supposed to be in here without a recommendation.
Fucked up. But also, that was how they were doing it. That's why we had a few more shops when they were just doing medical only. Recreational threw everything off.
Yeah, because that's when they super seriously jumped on the permits, like the position of where everything is. You can't be a certain distance from a school. I mean, they already had that, but people weren't really tripping out.
There's always that one up on the speaker there. But yeah, well, see, let me think. We're starting with the worst here. So, worst, weed shop. Oh, okay. Worst delivery experience. Well, I haven't had that many. I've been somewhat lucky. I haven't had too many horrible delivery experiences, to be honest. The worst one I could even think of is it was when I got my first tattoo. I came home that night and ordered some weed. Now it was already like 7 p.m. or some shit. But the dude didn't show up until fucking, like, usually it's like 90 minutes to 2 hours. Yeah. This shit was like 4 hours. And the dude, like, texted me, like, fucking like, yeah, I'm running late. Sorry, I had a flat tire and fucking, you know. He's like, if you still want your order, I'll still bring it by. Yeah. And he hooked me up with a couple free pre-rolls. So it wasn't even like that bad of an experience, to be honest.
See, that's the only way to make up for those fuck ups, because I've had that fuck up too, where they called me the next morning.
Oh.
Like, I stayed up late as shit. Like, okay, you know, fuck it. They say they're 24 hours on their weed maps. I was like, so, you know, fuck it. I ordered it. Probably, it was late already. It was like 9:10, because I saw that it was 24. I was like, fuck it, dude. I can still order.
Yeah.
Ordered. Got hit up in the morning, like, hey, dude, we forgot about you.
Fuckers. Yeah.
I was like, you know, I stayed up, like, waiting for you guys. Because you said you should be here in, like, 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay, actually, there was, I'm forgetting that there was a good while there where I was, hitting up my sister to order and shit from some of the deliveries, because I just didn't I didn't want to hit them up. And because they didn't do texting as much as they do now. Now you don't really have to call them for anything.
You fucking text them, they call you, send a picture
Dude,
of your
fucking
ID.
Weed Maps, you can just upload your fucking ID picture onto there to where you can do your online orders and they can verify instantly. Kind of nifty, right?
I know.
Kind of creepy. But fucking, there was one time when I hit her up for some weed and they did that. Like, we hit them up like maybe 6 p.m. and they said they'd be here in a few hours, in like 2 hours or something like that. Then said they were running late. And then said like at 10 something, they were just like, oh yeah, we'll bring it tomorrow. And that was annoying. Not like I was fiending for it, but it was just one of those like, dude, I've already waited 4 hours and then you're going to tell me it's going to be an overnight thing now?
That's the problem about a situation where it's supply and demand. Like, you order a pizza, they fucking can't do that shit. They can't be like, oh, I'll give it to you in the morning.
Nope.
That's what got a lot of these places instantly, like, reviewed down, like, out of Weed Maps before Weed Maps pulled that, like, crazy thing where they only have, like, 4 or 5 fucking places now. When they had, like, 100.
Yeah.
So it was a situation where you could lose all of your clientele in just 2-3 bad reviews of people being honest, not just being like, oh, fuck this place.
Yeah, not like they're just like spamming it and shit. They're just, yeah, telling the truth. True testimonials. So,
because I was one of those people too, though. If you really fuck up, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to leave you a sick ass review if you really fuck up. You forget something in my order, like, come on. I understand every once in a while, but if it's consistent with a place, because I won't go to a place, you know, no less than like 2-3 times, just so it's like, test them. First time, everyone can fuck up the first time.
yeah. Fool me once, shame on me. In that situation. Fool me twice, shame on... Well, yeah, either way. Because it's one of those... No, I get it. Because even with a restaurant and shit, if I hit up Pizza Hut and they bring me a doughy pizza, I'm not going to boycott Pizza Hut. I'm just going to, like, okay, next time, maybe order it well done or extra well done or something. Or not. Just throw it in the oven as soon as I get it home.
Yeah, dude, that's something that
Like
most people don't think of. But the people at, like, Pizza Hut and Papa John's and Little Caesar, they thought of it. Yeah. They give you the reheat ingredients for the best way on the box. Throw that shit in the oven. Some of them are like 325, which is like, what? I don't have 4 hours to wait. Yeah. I forget who it is, but they're like, dude, 425. They're like, you just heat that bitch.
I reheated fucking Diamond Plus pizza. It's the only time I've done it, but it was fucking good.
Yeah, dude.
I threw it in the oven and it crisped up nicely, and the sauce was still there.
See,
when you nuke it, the sauce just disappears.
That's just, I think that's a pothead thing, because after a while you start putting shit in the oven just to test it. You're like, fuck it.
And unlike grandma's, boy, I remember to fucking use something to fucking grab the goddamn shit out of the oven because I don't want to lose my munchies.
You got to cover your hand with something, dude. I use my t-shirt all the time. I'll rip off my t-shirt real quick, fold it in half, and just pull that out, put it down, put the shirt back on. I don't have time for fucking dish towels and whatnot.
Think about it, he was a pussy on grandma's, boy. He grabbed that thing with both hands. They didn't get burnt that bad. Not enough to need bandages and shit. He didn't hold on to it that long. I've grabbed hot shit for that long. And palms are very resistant to heat. As far as actual burnage, they're weird.
They're callous, but they don't
Yeah.
really burn well.
Yeah, it's just there's thicker skin. Yeah,
Only right in the center.
especially a gamer. You think he doesn't have gamer calluses?
His hands are like ours, just stuck in that weird, like, claw position.
Yeah.
Our thumbs are bent back.
I'm just saying he could have manned up and just set it down instead of fucking throwing it.
But at the same time, I've been popped by grease and drop shit. Like, I don't know if that, like, is the same, but...
I splash grease on my hands.
Yeah,
and
you're
arms
used to it. I'm not.
all the time.
Like,
You've seen some of the burns I've come home with.
Like, I'm getting used to catching fucking pieces of, like, the hammer into me
My
places.
hand is still
but-
discolored on top from fucking... And I didn't drop that goddamn basket either.
Yo, fuck
I
you, grease
took
man.
it in stride. It hurt. I'm not going to act like I
You're
didn't
Captain
feel it.
Fry.
I'm not going to act like I didn't feel it. I just didn't drop the shit. That was it.
Like, that's the thing. I've done it, though, where you're, like, holding a spatula and you know you're going to pop, but for some reason you still do it. Like,
Although I will admit, fucking, I grabbed a... What was it? I had a fucking skillet in the fucking oven. And for some reason, my dumbass opened the oven. I opened the oven with the fucking oven mitt on my hand. And then used the other hand to grab the fucking skillet. And it's a full metal fucking skillet. Not like a cast iron, but it's all metal though still. And yeah, instantly, I let it go. I never picked it up. So there was no dropping it. It was just one of those, son of a bitch. Ow. That was like fucking Home Alone and shit. Like, ugh. That guy melted his hand. No one ever talks about that.
nope.
He melted his goddamn palm. Did he really deserve that much pain? I mean, it's not like they were trying to fuck Macaulay.
No, they're just trying to rob the house.
Why, when I say fuck Macaulay, all of a sudden the air conditioner, the one thing I forgot to turn off? I honestly don't even want to give it up and go turn it off either. I'm just like, fuck it. I think I can cut out the noise still.
Is it fucking with the thing at all?
Well, you'd be surprised what it picks up even when it's not
Showing?
Yeah.
Damn. But, fuck it, dude. Hey, there's an AC on in the background. If you are listening to this, we apologize.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's fucking-
Actually, you know, it's one of the cooler times. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go turn it off real quick, just because I just realized it's one of the few times it's not bad. We were actually getting a nice crisp hot box in here. Now I just don't want. Well, either way,
AC's going off, but it's staying in. Hand being melted and
oh yeah, that was messed up. But oh yeah, I didn't say the worst weed shop experience yet, did I? Okay, let's see. Fuck, I did have a shitty one once. I don't know. I've had the most awkward one, which doesn't count as worst one, but most awkward one. It's real quick. It was the first day I had my damn card, and me and Sasquatch were at a shop, and remember that rule you were talking about earlier about the phones? I'm paying for my weed and my fucking phone rings loudly, and I picked it up. Just like, no, I'm at the store. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Well, in my defense, and I was waiting on the AC guy. It was summertime.
Yeah, you have to get that call.
Like, I even told them, like, I really apologize. That was an accident, but I never went back to that shop either. Like, no.
It's too embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's awkward, so nope.
But the worst one, I think, ooh. You know, that's kind of tough because I usually, like, I usually find something that I want, and you know what I mean? So it's usually not too awkward or mean.
See, and that's the thing.
Oh, okay. I know the worst one. I went in on my birthday, and they did a free gram for your birthday thing. So I asked about that, and the guy was like, yeah. Fucking, but he had to go to the back to go tell the fucking, like, the owners or whatever, like, that was going on. And, the old guy comes out and like, yeah, make sure you check his ID. I'm like, what do you? I'm already in the weed part. Like they check the ID. You know this. You know this. You run this place. IDs get checked at the door. I'm already in the second door. You know I'm not bullshitting. I mentioned it when I came through the door. Y'all still do a birthday free, Graham? Yeah. Yep, it's my birthday. Yep, okay. And even the guy had checked it too. He's like, yeah, I already did. I checked it fucking, yeah. It was just awkward. I felt like, dude, if you don't want to give the deal, don't do the deal. But if you're going to offer it, then at least honor it and don't be a douche about it. It's 1 gram of weed. It's not like you're giving me a lot. It's not like I was getting top shelf. And I really wasn't either. And it was one of those just like, yeah, just add a gram to whatever I'm buying. The guy was cool. The owner, yeah, no happy birthday, like none of that shit. Just
Check his ID, make sure it's his birthday.
yeah, make sure he ain't lying. Did you validate it? Yeah, I swiped it. All right. I'm like, man, damn it! Don't do me like this. We supposed to be brothers.
You ask him how many toes he has.
Yeah, that was just like the most awkward I've felt in a weed shop. Sketchy ones still are like nice people, and you know what I mean. Still get some decent weed.
It's just sketchy usually on the outside.
Yeah,
That's the only bad thing. Like, I've never really like hated
there's only been
any
one shop.
real like storefronts. I found
picky.
after a while deliveries that I hated.
With the storefronts, it's easy to pick some of the ones though too, because I remember there was one in like Homeland or whatever that they were like all the reviews said that the security guard was a dick, and I was just like, yeah, I don't, and like the security guard was out there in the parking lot fucking with people and shit. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to meet the security guard in the parking lot that way. The MXC place or whatever, that guy was cool.
Yeah, he was just sit at the door.
Yeah. And he would just, how's it going? Chilling. You went there a few times, he recognized your face. Hey, back again already, huh? You know it, I smoke like a chimney. Son. Actually, fucking, oh, okay, so we did, that's worse though. That's what's weird too, is like,
I think there's a smaller...
other people have had worse experiences, I guess, but reviews you can't always trust because it's just, you know.
I think it's a smaller chance of hating a storefront compared to a delivery service simply off of, like, you'll see people in the storefront. Even if the weed's not, like, perfect,
You
if
at
there's
least
a
interact.
cool-ass atmosphere and on top of it, you're not paying, like, a stupid price for some not as great weed, you'll be fine.
And because you get to smell everything, realistically, it all still is your choice
And
at
then
a weed when you're in a storefront.
on a delivery service, it really is a simple breakdown of, like, kind of like a weed dealer. You just got to trust them on what they say.
What was it? The shop the delivery that I've been hitting up, their website, since they're not on Weed Maps, they just got a website. But their website has a flame system. And it's just like fucking 1 fire is the lower tier, and fucking 2 and 3, and I think it only goes up to 3. I think 3 is like the ba-boom. But I've gotten some of their 3s, and their 3 flames are, well, they're not lying. Fire, fire, fire. Fire! Like Beavis and Butthead, yes. It's just like that.
Yeah, it's a situation where, like, certain deliveries, like, after it's kind of a trial and error with that one, but it's easier for you to be like, nah, fuck them.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get to see any situation. You just, like, all of them have menus. I've never just blindly went to a delivery service and been like, hey, yeah, can I get weed?
What do you got?
Yeah, like, oh, cool.
You got any specials going on? It's not, I don't treat it like a pizza place where you call and just like, hey, do you got any specials going on?
No, but that's because we went through medical ways.
Yeah.
Like, someone who's just 21 now, they can order weed through any of the majority of these delivery services, no problem. To where it's like
They can
oh,
order weed fucking through the app. God damn it! Some of these motherfuckers are using their credit cards and shit.
Yeah, so it's like literally the same as ordering fucking Domino's or Papa John's.
Yeah, I won't lie. My pizza ordering actually went up like fucking like a good 60% when I discovered online pizza ordering, especially from. It's ironic too. Like I like using the phone, but not to call for my pizza.
I like to look at it.
Yes, I like to look
Put
at it
the
and select.
order
You
in
like
door-
it too. That's why
Yeah.
you're always. That's why you're usually the designated pizza orderer guy.
Dude, I try to straight cut out the middleman of even
Rookie
using
can
the
order a
internet.
pizza like
Yeah.
nobody's business.
Fuck yeah.
But
Let me tell you
but
the topic.
Like yeah, with apps and shit like that, I love that whole like not just because confusion can happen when you're talking on the phone. You've had it happen just from your address and shit with a
Yep.
delivery place with getting pizza delivered.
Weed, pizza, everything, dude. Because they wind up in San Jacinto. On that
They think
Tockwitz.
that
And I'm like, no, dude, it's North Tockwitz. Like, if you read the fucking shit, read it, Avenue, and make sure to put every single little detail I can, including where it's located towards the back alley and up the stairs. Like, I break it down to where these people can't fuck up, and they still, like, will go to the wrong place and call me and act like I'm the asshole. I'm like, dude, I said Hemet, first of all. City, Hemet. Not San Jacinto. Yeah, they're right next. But, but Google don't fuck up that bad.
Luckily, this particular street fucking is Woolly.
I
or
don't think
whatever
any
it
other
is.
street around here is. So you
So
instant lock in.
it locks it. It auto locks in when like I go to order pizza and shit. It's just like, yeah, we know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, there's no other address like that apparently. So you are good.
It pisses me off because after like we'll order, especially when like Corn's like, oh, let's do pizza. I'll order to here. It sucks. Because then I go home. And then I'll go to order and I'm like, oh, fuck, I gotta retype. Like, I hate typing that address out just because you have to get super specific.
That's what's weird. Is this what like I don't have to put like a unit number or anything, so it just pretends to be a regular address.
That's the problem, too. I love fucking diamonds, dude. Love them. But I think I told you about the whole BD incident.
Oh yeah.
I was pissed. That guy had attitude because he fucked up.
I remember when I lived on Main Street in those 2-story apartments, they had fucking the address of every apartment number was the numbers for its address. Like, so they all had separate addresses, not like, it wasn't like one address plus and then unit this or whatever. It was fucking this Main Street, like fucking, I think it was like 824 Main Street, to where it pretended to be. Pizza people were like, okay, where the fuck do you live? Like, you live in houses or no? The apartments, man. The only apartments in that part of Main Street. This was back when like MapQuest, I guess, was still a thing. So there was just like, I don't know. They never knew where to go half the time. Papa John's learned. That's why Papa John's got more orders from me than the other places.
You know where I live.
Yeah, they found it fast.
So, all right, I'm here, but I don't know exactly where here is. So,
Like, I used to have to go outside and find them. Like, fucking here, the pizza people know exactly where they're fucking going.
yeah, dude, any chain, like franchise that I do order from, they know where to go.
Oh, okay.
It's always the hole in the walls, but I love the pizza. I love it, so I can't stop.
I understand. I do understand that. I won't lie. You mentioning that stuffed crust thing makes me want Little Caesars.
Dude, it's interesting because they almost look like the pretzel crust in the roll, but they slice it instead.
Oh, okay.
So it's like how those fancy pizzas
Yeah.
are with the crust and shit. It's good. Thin, but good.
Well, how much cheese do you think there's? Is it just like a cheese head? Do you think just?
I would say actually, I think they do cheese heads, but they're fat, dude. Like they come out to the inside of it's, about
Okay.
roughly the size of a quarter, maybe more.
Okay, that sounds worth it, honestly. I haven't had a stuffed crust pizza like in a long time. I haven't even had those you've had those cheese stuffed breadsticks, the frozen ones that you get at the store.
Yeah.
These things are delicious.
Yes, they are. Dude, they do 5 cheese, garlic, cheesy bread, Texas toast.
God damn.
I didn't know that.
Last
but
time I had Texas
fuck.
toast, I put it in the microwave, was just like one of those Mexican blend fucking cheddar Monterey Jack shits. That shit was delicious. God damn it, I love this cheese.
Dude, I want some hamburger helper on top of
I just want to
some
know how
Texas
many
toast.
like cities really do. How many other cities do that? The cheesy bread breakfast, because
That should go down as a legendary like item
yeah,
in
like,
life.
because out here, like that's one of the ways you know somebody went to school out here. Is instantly you're just like, yeah, cheesy bread for breakfast is delicious.
Yeah, like if you're a true whatever our city as a
What do you-
plural is called.
What do you call that? Like someone that lives in Hammond, like is it a Hametian? Because that's the only thing I can think of, and that sounds so lame. A
Hamilton?
Hemetier?
Amateur.
A Hemetan? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. They just call them Hemetheds.
Because I think San Jacinto you at least get like San Jacinto in.
Yeah, I think so. Or San Jacinto. Said no one ever.
Wait, so what? Wait, fuck. What were we talking about?
Okay, so yeah, see, this is how the rabbit hole works. See, Corn sometimes forgets this, but now we move on to the best. What was your best delivery and storefront experience? There's an opposite to every side of every coin, or every side of the. What the fuck? This bowl's still going?
Yeah, that's what happens. Best delivery.
This is a revenge bowl, isn't it?
Kinda.
Okay. What were you saying? The best?
Best delivery is hard because I've had like people I've liked. That's the thing too though about deliveries is when you have a smaller delivery place and they only have 1 to 2 drivers, you kind of get attached to every once in a while you'll talk to them and be like, hey, what's up, dude? Oh, what you doing? I mean, outside of like this, like what, you know?
The shop I hit up got a new driver, so it's been a different dude. But the original guy showed up yesterday when I ordered, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I could tell because it was the same number that I text the order to. It's always a different number, you know, when it's the other guy. But that number texted me like 5 minutes away. I'm like, "Oh shit, it's the OG guy." And fucking he pulls up, and I'm walking up to the car, and he grabs my bag, and he goes, "Oh shit, I think he forgot to put the pre-rolls in because I asked for like 3 of them." And he pulls them out. He has them in bags of 2. So I think I may have found a loophole, but I'm not going to try to exploit it because that sounds evil. But because he had them in baggies of 2, he was just like, he didn't feel like taking one out for my 3. He was just like, fuck it, I'm going to give you an extra pre-roll. All right, thanks, bro. Fuck yeah. So that, I don't think that was my best. I was just mentioning that guy, though. Just one of the, I know what you mean by the when you develop the rapport. I'm sorry, I totally went steamroll, but yeah, I was just relating. Sorry.
No, I completely understand. So that's my whole problem with some of the deliveries is you have that situation and you're like, oh, this guy's fucking tight. But I mean, for that reason,
you could hate the person.
No, dude.
Oh.
The best one ever is I got kidnapped.
What the hell?
Yeah, the first time I ever hit up this weed place, I'm pretty sure it's gone now. I don't know if he still sells weed, but I don't know his number anymore, and I don't think he has a website.
One of those ones.
Yeah, dude, so actually, let me get a drink real quick. My mouth is dry as shit. I sound like a hoarse fucking old lady. Woo! That woke me back up.
Have you found the legendary cherry RC yet?
No, I can't find it. I think I have to go to a real store.
M&H fucking, I guess we went back to get more like 2 days later, and they were like, yeah, that sold out that day we had it. He only ordered a couple cases, I guess, and he didn't think he didn't know if anyone was going to buy it. So I guess he's ordering a lot more next time. I thought it was wild cherry Pepsi, to be honest. I had to go check the bottle, but back in.
So this guy name was HTC. Great
Oh, okay.
dude.
Yeah, I remember you talking about him. Well, I remember the place. Yeah.
So the first time I ever bought weed from this guy, he rolls up, and this guy kind of looks like a Mexican Ezekiel Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
Sits there, and he's like, "Hey, man, what's up?" I was like, "Hey, dude." I told him right off the bat, I was like, "I'm surprised you knew like how to get into the alleyway. Most people don't know about that." He's like, "Oh, my brother used to live right down the street." I was like, "Oh, that's fucking cool, dude." He's like, "Oh, well, I got this blunt. You want to hit it?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So I hop in the car real quick, and you know how most people like hop in the car and smoke weed together? They just hop in the car and smoke weed together.
Yeah.
It's not like you move anywhere.
No.
No, this dude just took off. Like, he just started driving.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck is... Like, what the hell is... I'm talking to him, like, friendly. Like, I didn't get any weird-ass vibe.
Yeah.
So it was like one of those, like, oh, this guy's kind of cool, you know? Just, like, whatever. Fucking, I found a nice weed man. Like, he's not angry. He's not violent.
Yeah.
He seems like a cool guy. Fucking... So we go all the way around the block, and I mean down to like the mall in the background smoking. Then he drops me off, hands me my weed. He didn't pull like that. Oh yeah, you want to smoke a bowl now? Like no version of that. So it was like, hell yeah, you're an awesome guy. Fucking left. Instantly was like, what the fuck just happened? Like. I didn't say I want, like, I didn't get in the car and was like, hey, nah, someone's going to trip out. Let's go around.
No.
Like, he just, so technically my favorite time or my favorite delivery person in that sense was, I got kidnapped and it was great. Went upstairs, talked to Regina, and she's like, where the fuck were you? I went outside and you were just gone. I was like, yeah. That's how I kind of feel right now, too. It was a very it just led to an interesting conversation. It was one of those few times in life when you have like a normal routine where you stepped out of your routine and you're just like, oh, fuck. Okay, that wasn't normal.
Oh, man.
So I give it greatest delivery that one right there because the weed was also great.
That goes down as a great ass, like one of those unexpected getting baked stories too. Like one of those unexpected free stoning stories and shit. Like remember when I texted you guys about the Puffco thing? Fucking, that was what happened to me. I was sitting there, just came out of work, or just like came out to the parking lot to take my break, and I see my homeboy pull up in his truck, and he stops and just like, hey, want a dab? Yeah, sure. Get up in his car and or in his truck, and he pulls out this little thing, hands it to me. When it vibrates, hit it. Zzz, zzz. It died a little. Went back to my car because he had to go into work now, and don't remember much of the rest of the day because that was unexpected. I was already sobering up, pissed off at work, and just like, damn it, I gotta take a break, which means they're gonna keep me here longer. Okay, now I'm stoned. I'll stay here all day. Maybe that's what I need to do, is start smoking on my breaks again. Start liking work.
That would be the delivery driver favorite stoned was fucking when we saw you at that one weird soccer shop.
Oh, dude.
Me and Tony?
I was just thinking about that place, too.
Dude, I love that place because the dabs, because it was like, oh shit, you're signing a waiver? Like, like, oh fuck. But when you would go in there and they would, offer you the free dab, Tony didn't want to take a dab. And we were driving my Honda. I think we're in the Honda. I'm not sure. We might have been in one of his cars. Something like that. But it wasn't like my car now. But sitting in there, fucking, we see you. I think you left before us, right? Or we saw.
I think you guys were. I think you guys were like right ahead of me in line or some shit like that.
Also, how we probably wound up leaving right before. Anyways, I took a dab right there, and we left. And by the time I hit the parking lot, which was only through 2 doors, I was like, "Tony, you're driving." He's like, "What?" I was like, "Nah, like nah." It was great. That's one of those like, I guess my favorite like free high on that one would be that one, dude. Because it was like, "No, I'm good." Like, I can't do this. I really can't. Like, if I swear to God, we're gonna go 5 miles per hour all the way home. It's gonna feel like 35 to me.
That place left me fucking, dude. Oh my god, that place left me stoned as shit so many times. Like, or I walked out of that place. That was, I think, one of the versions of our like intro song by John Frickin Smith. Actually had me talking about fucking taking a free dab on the way out. Fucking coughed all the way home. Cause it was, remember, yeah, you remember where it was. It was right down the street from my house.
That's what was great about that situation. Was I think I was in the apartment I'm in now. I think so. Maybe not. But I think so.
Now, I can't remember specifically which times it happened, but there were a couple times in that shop at Val Vista that I used to talk about, that me and Corny used to always talk about, that they didn't count properly when they were giving me my change. And I mean, they went over to where I was just like, okay, he just gave me 15 and it was supposed to be 5. I'm gonna just take this and go. Maybe I should leave 5 for a tip or something. I don't know.
Then you come back with double your money and they get a tip.
Yeah, I should have done that. I don't think I did because I was too paranoid. Like, I don't want them to ask for it back. And because I don't know. It's because,
Yeah, because you put the 5 in there and then they ask for the 10 back and then you're like, well, I'm taking the 5 back. Fuck you.
Because there have been times when I've caught them on it too, and shit, just like, oh no, I gave you 40, and it was 35. You're not supposed to give me 15 back. What are you, crazy? But other times I was just like, yeah, no, I could use the Red Bull money.
I'll go get 2 in the morning on you. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, you just hooked me up. One time. But usually I would tip the next time though. Like, just to try to calm it out. Forward. Yeah. Like, all right, this doesn't feel right. I'm already exploiting this place because they got their cheap ass pre-rolls. 6 for $20. 6 for $20. It's like getting 2 for free on street value. They're usually $5. Your brother exploited the dog shit out of that place for that.
Yeah, he did. He probably was one reason why they were selling them so frequently.
They straight fucking, they ran out so often, no matter, and these, I've never seen a place with so many goddamn pre-rolls.
I don't understand why he smoked pre-rolls though. Because like, if you look at Carter's face when he was smoking pre-rolls though, like he looks like a fucking weird ass fish out of water. Like he looks like a stereotype. It's
because they hit hard. Those cones hit hard.
I mean, he also doesn't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
He's got them.
But fucking,
advantage.
I get it though, because they had good ass weed in those fucking things, and there were like 2 grams worth of good shake in that motherfucker. Yeah. But I've never seen a place with so many fucking like buckets of goddamn joints. Just like, all right, dude, people are buying these by the handful. Yeah, your brother Carter, I'm pretty sure he said something about fucking ordering, going there and just spending $100 on nothing but pre-rolls.
That's a weird thing to do too, though.
That's a weird flex, but okay.
Yeah,
I just wish I would have been there so I could take a couple of the stragglers. It's like, dude, throw me a couple, man. Come on. Yeah, here you go. You want a pack of them, like 5? Like, we'll just pretend it's like some grape swishers or something. Fuck yeah. Because he is usually like that in those situations.
That's a weird thing.
He's been generous sometimes. But, well...
Like, he's a dick, But when he has the ability to be nice, he'll be nice?
Yeah.
It's strange.
Well, dude, okay, so you said your best storefront experience already? Is that, or was that just, that was,
That's just free
yeah, okay,
stoned.
that was just one of the, that's what I thought that was,
That
yeah.
was like super duper, like stupid high.
Because I do remember running into you and Tony there and just being like, what are the fucking odds?
You told me about that place, so we started going there for a minute.
It was an awesome place. That guy was cool as fuck. That fucking, that chubby Mexican guy. It was nice as shit. That fool would fucking always give me the free dab and shit. Like, yeah.
I think storefront is, still fucking NLR. Because the only other storefront I went to outside of that place that I
Well,
actually dug.
was there a specific day that like actually stood out? Was there a perfect 1-2 punch combo of like they hit me with a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of razzle dazzle?
Well, it's always Fridays, dude. Free 8th Friday.
Fair enough.
Because when or at least when I first started going there after like you showed me that place, the 8s were still good.
Yeah, the
Like-
shake was good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. And same thing with the whole like super cool place. No, anytime you feed me like 2-3 slices of fucking Little Caesars just because there's not that many people coming in. It was raining. It was awesome. And the soda, fuck it.
Yeah.
You're number one to me, man. You had like shit on TV up there, magazines, whatnot. Like you had a normal waiting room, but it was ginormous.
Yeah, well, let's see. Best of Liberty is a hard one because, well, I've had some good ones. Like, hell, like yesterday where the guy, threw an extra pre-roll in. That's usually the good part, I guess. I think, no, actually, one time, okay, so there was a weird situation where my sister and I both ordered from the same shop, right? It was this same shop that I fucking hit up all the time, too. And they forgot her weed, so she yelled at them. And she came and gave me my weed. She came and gave me my weed, and then after the guy came and shit and brought her weed, she came and brought me my change, and somehow fucking I had got like a fucking ounce for like $20-$30 or something like that. Like I got back way more change than expected. So it was like fucking full on, like I think that was his way of like making up for it. It was just like, you know what, I'm not even gonna charge for everything like that. Like, but I got all the change because I was buying the bulkier amount and shit of the order. So fucking yeah, that was probably the best delivery experience. Storefront experience is at the same shop you were talking about, NOR. Fucking, I think they called it HGC at one point right before they fucking went away.
Yeah.
But there was what day was it? It was Black Friday, and I fucking me and Sasquatch both made a fucking pretty much a pact. Like, all right, they're saying that they're gonna be open at 4:20 on Black Friday. They sent a text blast out and everything. So we both were just like, yeah, I'm down to go. You down to go? I'm down to go. But he was in Temecula at the time, so we had to meet up. So we met up there. Fucking, what was it? A little bit of times waiting outside. And then they let us in. And fucking, line was long as shit. Like, talking about, people were filled up all those chairs and the couches. And there was still a line out the door. Luckily, we made it. Or no, the line came in. There was just enough people at that point. Fucking, they all came in, and we're waiting, and fucking, there was one guy. They had one bud tender, who was overwhelmed. Like, dude, what the fuck? And I think he was like, had to handle a lot of shit. There was one guy at the door and one fucking, I don't even think the security guard was there yet. Oh, yeah, the security guard was there. That's the whole reason we had to open a window. And the other reason was because that one bud tender had a clever idea. He came out and fucking said, he just came out and was like, anybody got a lighter? First person that raised their hand, he threw a joint at. Next person he saw with a hand up, he threw a joint at. Light those up, put them in rotation. Goes back inside, fucking, apologizes for the wait, goes back into the weed thing, fucking starts, getting people in and out. Everybody's in there just getting baked. He comes back out. All right, I apologize again, guys, for the wait. Everybody's already chill at this point. Like, no, dude, it's all good, man. Like, it's pretty hotboxed in here. Security guard opens the window. Fucking dude comes out. All right, someone else light these up. Me and Sasquatch are baked as shit. Like, fucking, oh my God, baked. And
he's literally trying to make you lose the concept of time.
Yeah.
Like,
and he showed up like fucking 10 minutes after me or something. So he was able to, obviously he was able to cut with me and shit. But, fucking, we're standing in line baked as shit. Fucking, there was no food out or anything you know what I mean? But, when we finally got in, when I was ahead and fucking, when he called me in and shit, fucking, I instantly was like, hey, is it cool if my buddy comes in with me? Because, we rode together. Yeah. So Ethan, of course, gets that kid in a candy store look on his face. Like, oh, he remembered me. Because for a second there, I was joking with him. Like, dude, I'm going in one at a time. Fuck you. You were late, bitch. I was here first.
you wait your turn in the back.
Yeah. But then it was just like, okay, it's one guy. He's going to be happier to knock out two with one stone on that one. So fucking, yeah, we get in there, we order, we each buy our weed and shit. This guy gives us goodie bags because everybody was getting goodie bags. Black Friday. I don't know what that has to do with, but I guess. But all this, like, I'm at random in no specific, like, loving order, but there was hemp wicks for some reason. Just good old hemp wicks.
Black Friday.
Yeah, man. But there was that free eighth of shake because it was still free eighth Black Friday. That sounds racist almost for some reason, but it's not. It was Black Friday, but it's all good. But fucking, there was a half gram of crumble and a half gram of fucking shatter, and I want to say there was like a half gram of hash as well. They fucking hooked it up, dude. It was kind of. There was a one of those clipper lighters. Those things are cool. I think that was all that was in the goodie bag, but the weed was cheap too that we were buying, to where it was like
the goodie bag was better.
The goodie bag, no, not the quality was cheap, but just the prices were lowered too for the weed we were buying. So it was like all this and more. There was like a couple of those Jolly Stoners. Remember they gave those out all
Those
the
things were
fucking
awesome.
time. I loved that. That there were just days where they were just like, yeah, you want an edible? Yeah. And then eventually, right before they closed was when they started doing like, hey, you want a dab? Yes, but I know you guys, and you guys have really high standards on your wax. Please don't kill me. Oh, yep, I died. You see that?
I have 10 minutes to get home. I'm 25 minutes away.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, that was the fucking. But yeah, the fucking, just the way that one bud tender handled it and stayed calm and kept everybody calm by just like, no, you know how to keep stoners calm? You get them stoned.
You just, honestly, yeah. Like,
Cause, to be fair too, and nobody was complaining because they all knew that it was just one guy back there and nobody was bitching at all. Everybody was chilled. They all got it. It was like, it was 4:20 in the morning, dude. Everybody was chill. Like, no, we're here to get some free weed stuffs, man. And we're here to get some, you guys said we get a goodie bag. And when you tell a stoner that they're going to get a goodie bag at 4:20 in the morning, it better be worth it. And it was. It was awesome. Second place is Christmas Day. The first year I had my weed card. Again, Sasquatch. We fucking went to a shop on Christmas Day. This guy was complaining the whole time.
okay, dude, that's like, to me, that's one of those, like, that just sounds like crazy.
What, going on Christmas Day?
No, just having the ability to. You gotta think. I can't. Like I
can't
can't
just slip
show
away?
No, no. I can't slip away for an hour and a half.
It was in the morning too.
Oh fuck no.
It wasn't an hour and a half. It was one of the Homeland ones. Fucking.
Okay, 20-minute drive both.
It was right by the Valero
maybe both
on
ways.
74 or whatever. You
Yeah,
know,
it's like a 15-minute drive. Where I was at the time was 20 minutes because it was all the way from Columbia.
Yeah.
But
Fair enough.
so yeah, 20 minutes.
But-
So that's 40 plus wait time inside. Sometimes it's long.
But
On Christmas.
no, there was one person ahead of us.
Oh, you're lucky.
And it was me and the Squatch. We were both chilling and shit. The guy was like pretty chill for the most part, and he was like, chit chatting with us, showing us stuff and whatnot. But he just had this like, I'm working on Christmas Day and shit. Like, wait, you run this shop, right? Yeah, this is my shop. So when you say that the boss chose to be open on Christmas Day, you're talking about
chose
yourself.
to be open on Christmas Day, asshole.
Yeah. Oh, because all that hippie shit you were spouting before Christmas Day. Fucking see, that's the problem with these motherfuckers.
I don't believe in Christ.
Christmas. I don't believe in Christmas or Christ. It's it's all about materialism and capitalism.
I believe
And then on Christmas Day, they're working because they don't believe in that shit. But then all of a sudden it gets busy and they're like, I'm working on Christmas Day. I should be at home with my family opening presents. I don't know why they sound gay either. These aren't gay kids either. These are just douchebags. That's how douchebags sound to me now. There was no lisp. That's how you know the difference. Why, you're gonna leave me in the? Okay, you're gonna.
no, because I have a whole different thing going on.
I'm
in
just
my head.
your fucking kite now.
I
I'm just
am
like,
sick and tired of today's generation, and not even us. Like, dude, here's the bullshit about life.
Ow, my
Like,
stomach.
people younger than us suck a fat dick. Like, you want to sit there and be like, oh yeah, we're in the same age group. No, bitch, you never got smacked for popping your lips, smacking them. About fucking attitude, obviously, you little bastards. Fuck off. You sit there and make random ass noises and expect me not to fucking yell at you.
see, yeah.
I don't need to hear pig squeals all fucking day long. No, not about
I
that.
can tell young people just by how fucking afraid of me at work at least. I can tell young people just by how reluctant they are to ask me for anything. The younger they are, the more scared they are to approach me. And that's a young people thing. Older people are just like, what's up, dude? Hey, what up, man? They're just like, how'd you do that?
Age.
Yeah. Well, also, I spoke to him like a human being and not like the help. That helps.
Like, hey there, man. How you doing today?
Yeah. You want some Starbucks? I haven't had Starbucks in a while. I think I'm just missing it.
That's the great connector in human
Starbucks.
life. Yeah, everyone likes Starbucks.
When
so
somebody buys you Starbucks, that's how you know they've embraced you in a way, right? My agent Jay used to buy me Starbucks.
if
And
it's more than once, if it was just once because like you just so happen to be in the kitchen too, and everyone like you.
no, it was
But if it's
often
multiple times, hell yeah, they like you.
No, not even like in a you know what I mean, but just in a fucking. It was just one of those. She was going to Starbucks and fucking, you know what? She found out from one of the managers that fucking I'll take anything mocha. So that's one of those take it how you will. Frappuccino, whatever it is, I'll take it and I'll drink it. White mocha counts too. That's what they call me.
I like the canned ones. It's really good. White mocha canned ones.
Yeah, the triple shot. Those triple shots are something else.
They are. They'll wake you up for a minute. Like for about 30, 40 minutes straight. You're like,
Like the
Good.
double shots don't always.
I drink that for fun. Like
Yeah,
I drink that
that's
for the
chocolate
taste.
milk to me.
yeah.
I think that's why I get the mocha because it's just fancy chocolate milk to me. It tastes slightly like coffee-ish.
Yeah, it's just like it's dirty chocolate milk.
Yeah, but yeah, the triple shot one somehow tastes more like chocolate milk, but is like, pew, pew. That one actually, yeah. I was kind of scared of that one. I pulled an all-nighter trying to get laid.
And I don't really drink like the caramel ones of any of those.
I have tried the caramel ones. They taste very caramely, actually.
Like
It sounds very bland to say it like that, but they do taste. You taste the caramel very strong.
You taste what you pay for.
Yeah. Like I've gotten mocha and caramel fucking both added to like my fucking coffee and shit, and that shit's pretty fucking fire.
I always just stay with the exact same thing, which is double chocolate chip.
Frappuccino.
Yup.
You're just drinking shakes, huh?
Yeah.
No, that's exactly how. That's what got me into Starbucks. Honestly, no. I was introduced in fucking on a trip to Catalina to the bottle one, but then when my cousin took me to a real Starbucks in Arizona, I got a Frappuccino, and that was like, okay, this is. Why are people like so addicted to this shit? I mean, it's good, it's delicious, but like, why do people act like they gotta wake up and like this is what I need to start my day? I will sit in a drive-through for an hour.
Oh, dude, that one I don't understand. At 4:30 in the morning, sitting in the drive-through for a fucking Starbucks because they're actually up.
Yeah, I've never.
Nope.
No.
Don't need none of that.
I don't need it that bad. Like, and that's what's fucked up. I only drink Starbucks when someone else is going to get it.
That's true.
I'm not going into Starbucks anymore for some reason.
Dude, I'll do a goddamn coffee at home with some just normal, like, French vanilla creamer and add syrup and just stir it.
My other sister, her and my nephew, when they came down to visit, after they left, she left a bottle of this Starbucks cold brew stuff.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And you just mix a little with water and ice and fucking, I was putting a little creamer in that shit. And then a little chocolate syrup, and it already had like chocolate syrup in it or something too.
The mocha ones, iced mocha,
and that was some of the most delicious shit. Like I was like, dude, okay, I can understand spending the money on that bottle of stuff there.
It sucks too, because Regina was getting those like not too long ago, because they're pretty new. I mean, I don't know how long ago they came out, but they're new to fucking me. So she was buying those. And then she found out she was diabetic, so she had to stop. Oh. And she found out the day after she bought one of the big ones, like brand new, and obviously bought it brand new, but bought it and was like pissed off. I can understand it, but at the same time, I was drinking a little bit of it. It's good.
It is
really good.
I was like, I figured it would be good just because, it better be. And because my sister has pretty decent taste, too, it was like, all right, if she's spending the money on this shit, it's got to be some pretty good shit. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's kind of like when you first start drinking naked smoothies.
The fuck?
Yeah, the bottled smoothies.
Oh, okay. The ones you get at Trader Joe's?
No, I think that's like Berrysville or something like that.
Okay.
But
I don't know if I've gotten any other kind of bottled smoothie.
They're good, but there's two of them. I think it's like Berrysville or some shit like that. And naked. They're expensive. It's one of those, when you're drinking them, you're like, oh, this is cool. It's kind of like Starbucks of any sort. You drink it and you're like, oh, that was cool, but I don't know if I really wanted to pay that much.
Yeah. That's
the bottles piss me off because the bottles are so goddamn good. I'll drink them in 2 drinks, though.
Those bottles, even the big bottles. Because I remember tripping out when I saw a taller one, like, whoa, is that real?
Did they fuck up?
And then I got one. It was like $7 later for that one. And just like, dude, this was 3...
And then, like 2 good drinks.
I guess the best way to do it is like I guess maybe you got to get a straw so you can try to enjoy it a little bit more. I think I would drink it even faster.
Yeah, dude, because I'm going to just sit there and just keep sucking. Like,
oh, and we've got the opening line of this show. I'm gonna have to clip that off and just throw that at the beginning, old school style.
I'm just gonna keep sucking.
No, but seriously though, Capri Sun was not something I ever like.
One drink.
Yeah, like it was rare that I actually would like sip on it and set it back down and be able to pick it back up and sip some more. It was just like I'm squeezing it.
Once you're past hip high, Capri Sun's one drink. Because when you're a
Same with-
little kid watching TV, you can drink like a Capri Sun once or twice, 3 times. You couldn't make a Capri Sun last through a Lunchable.
Same with the high C.
Oh, High C was horrible.
Fucking juice boxes in general. That's what makes me mad about school, man.
I love the taste of the High C, but the smallness, it sucked. Same with like carton milks. I would rather have a milk bag. I believe you might get more.
I just wish the cartons would have been bigger. You ever gone to like Staters and gotten their carton of fucking like their brand?
It's like fatter.
Yeah, and it's real. It's hardcore
Their
chocolate
milk
milk.
is, that's concentrated.
I love that shit though, dude. Well, you know me.
You put that in cereal when it's like Rice Krispies, like original.
I had name brand Cocoa Puffs the other day. They have not been the same since Hershey's went away.
Dude, a lot of name brand cereals, the only ones I still attest to is the Pebbles.
Yeah, the Pebbles.
I like Fruity Dino Bites, but they do taste different.
They're slightly off. There's just as far as the concentrated, it seems like the Pebbles, both the chocolate and the fruity, are both like no. The original Pebbles get the true flavor, and it's weird because they're not puffed either. They're not as puffed. They're almost like flakes.
Because like Pops taste the same both ways.
Yeah,
Apple Jack's pretty much the same both ways.
I just really want the Pebbles. I want both of them too. I don't always want to choose between the two. Sometimes I'm just gonna eat a bowl of each.
I eat them together.
I tend to.
It fucks with the chocolateness because it's fruity too, and at the end it's not that great, but in the middle it's amazing.
What was that? I mixed what did I mix? I mixed the what are those honey fucking the honey O's or whatever?
Honey Nut Cheerios?
No, not Cheerios, the other O's. They're honey something O's.
Honey Bunches of Oats?
Honey, no, not oats, just O's.
Honey O's. I think I know what you're talking about now.
Like honey nut O's or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Not honey nut Cheerios. It might not even be honey nut O's. It might just be honey
O's.
Yeah. But they're
It's like the generic version of Honey Nut Cheerios, right? But they're like
No,
actually sweeter.
they're like they're the texture is more of a Fruit Loop texture. But with the honey flavor and with like I think it's like little almond bits or some shit like that on it.
Sounds awesome. I don't think I've ever had that. That sounds
good.
awesome.
Yeah, if you ever see them, they are good. But I was mixing those with the honey bun cereal.
That's a lot of honey.
It was good though. It was good,
Dude, but also I like we've talked about the weird cereal with me that graham crackers is bomb and everything.
Yeah.
Don't care what it is. It turns into this weird soggy mush at the bottom. It's awesome. I think my favorite one though would be not mixing the Pebbles, but Pops and either one of the Pebbles is really good. Because it's cool to get Pops and then like a fruity taste.
And because they're more buoyant. That's the other awesome thing about Pebbles. Pebbles aren't as buoyant as the generic versions of them. Just because there's more of a puffed Rice Krispie flavor. I love regular Rice Krispies though too, and I haven't had those in forever.
Like the just Rice Krispie, like the actual like plain ones.
Yeah, with some sugar on them.
I had that like a week ago. That was the last time I had cereal too. I had that with. We have like a catch-all of cereal from where it's just the leftover from like the time we had cereal before. So I sprinkled some of that in there and then chocolate syrup. So fuck it.
So you eat cereal like every 90s kid, basically.
Yeah.
You don't put Cool Whip or whipped cream on it, do you?
No.
Why not? You might as well.
I don't usually have it.
Well, next
the
time you
only
have
reason
it, next time you have it, you have an idea. Be an ass. And do it in front of your kid, like right after she gets done eating dinner or something.
That's fucked up. Like that's the thing that like I've noticed I kind of am a dick about.
Wait,
like,
you eat sweets in front of her?
Yeah, all the time. Middle of the day, I'll eat a bowl of cereal. I don't care. That's my life.
Well, your child shouldn't be judging you for eating cereal in the afternoon anyway. Like what a man does on his day off.
No,
or right before work.
no,
or
she'll get
whatever.
annoyed though, because like I'll do it like 11 o'clock at night. I'll come out and just go make a bowl of cereal, and then she'll look at me and be like, "Hey, are you making a bowl of cereal?" I'm like, "Yeah. Why? What's up?" Oh, I wish I could have a bowl of cereal right now. I'm like, Layla, just go to sleep, dude. Like, you'll get a bowl of cereal in the morning. Don't worry. But I'll also be the dick that'll eat like pie and shit in the morning. Where it's like, what the hell is your problem, dude? Like, why are you tormenting people?
You're a sociopath. And so you're an asshole.
Dude, I take
No,
midnight snack to a real deal. It's a meal. It's a
least
midnight
be
meal.
At least be quieter when you get your midnight snack. Don't.
Have
wake
you
her
tried
up.
to eat cereal quiet? It don't work.
No, it doesn't, because even if it's whether it's in a bag or like your best bet is if you got it in one of them plastic thingamajigs.
And it's still like it's fucked up because they have a lip,
Yeah.
so it could seal. If you didn't have to have the seal, the lip wouldn't be there. It would pour out fine, and boom, pour some milk. But then you have to put your spoon in there, so you hear the ting ting. That's always annoying.
That's where plastic bowls come in handy.
And you have to have a light on because no one likes to spill milk.
I could pour cereal in the dark.
No, pouring's not a problem. It's the walking. Like you
You have to put less milk. I will admit
yeah,
that.
dude. Hey, well, if you're fucking with pops at that point, you're screwed.
I got some fucking bowls that recently, some plastic ones that at first sight don't look intimidating, but upon trying to pour a bowl of cereal, I realized like, oh my god, this will take like half a box of cereal damn near, and they don't look that big, dude.
Tupperware is a fucking liar. Like you don't think you can fit that much, but when you test
pour
it in
there, you're just
cereal,
like, son of a bitch.
yeah, you're just like those square ones instead of a normal bowl, like the ones that are pretty deep. Like you put lasagna in, like I can't even tell you a dimension, but like 2
Yeah.
inches each or some shit. I don't know, but big. And you're like, oh, I got this. I'll just halfway fill it, and that's no problem. It's not all the way. You fill it up, you're like, oh fuck, and then you finish the cereal quick. And there's like that much fucking milk. You're pissed off because you have like 2-3 bowls more of milk now that you have to try.
If it's chocolate milk, I will sometimes pour another bowl.
I'll pour multiple bowls of cereal, but the only problem is later on when I lay down, because I'm eating it at 11 o'clock at night, I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Yeah, okay. Midnight snack, it's usually just one bowl of cereal. I'll admit, I tend to save the multi bowls for the morning.
See, bowl ice cream.
Well, do you finish off the cereal to where it's not to where the kid can't even have a bowl of cereal in the
fuck
morning?
no.
Okay, well then.
Well, I did
she
that with the
shouldn't-
Rice Krispies, but
she
outside of that,
shouldn't-
no.
Was there more cereal though?
Yeah, the catch-all.
Well then, yeah, then she shouldn't be judging.
I love that thing because you get some crazy ass flavors. Like,
She shouldn't be judging you for having a bowl. Of cereal. Yeah, like you said, mind your business. All right, this is grown folks shit.
yeah,
all
I've
right?
seen you eat sushi for breakfast. Don't give me that shit. Like,
It's so racist.
I've seen it.
I'm not doubting that you've seen it. I'm not
It's
doubting
real.
that it exists. Kids do weird shit and
Dude.
like weird shit for breakfast when you give them the choice.
So the whole fuck. So the whole thing with this whole situation with the home studies, she's been eating like lunch. She'll have breakfast, but it's like half-ass breakfast because I don't think she cares. Like, so it's like whatever. And then have lunch. Lunch consists of like something super quick, or my leftovers. But this shit happens. Sad. So at least she's eating, but I'm sitting there like, dude, what the fuck's going on? Like, you're not eating at like regular shit. Like, dinner is the only regular thing. Lunch, I think she had a sandwich with those Texas toast things I was telling you about. Which is like, okay, cool. Even the school's fucked up. They said it for a science fair project. They want you to like pretty much have chicken some night or some afternoon. Their words is, if you have a chicken leg for dinner, save the bone, because they want to put a bone inside of jar of vinegar. Dude, I can't speak
jar of
anymore.
vinegar?
Yeah, jar of vinegar for a while to see how long it takes for it to become bendy.
What the fuck?
science.
Why? Who wants to pickle chicken legs? Who the fuck?
I don't
Who's
know.
in for that market?
I'm more weirded out because I understand that shit in science they do stuff like that. I guess.
Fuck that. Tell them to get a jalapeno and fucking pickle it. Jesus Christ, something they can eat at least.
The thing that's pissing me off is like, wait, you want me to cook a chicken leg for my kid for lunch? Like, what is this? I can't just pick
Wait,
up...
is the teacher gonna watch the kid eat the chicken leg?
I don't fucking know.
Because that's creepy, dude.
Dude, I've never once seen their teacher.
I just don't want to see some teacher just like, yeah, make sure you clean the bone.
I did art today.
Turn off the computer.
Like, I got home early enough to do art today with her. And it was I was psyched about it. It was like, hell yeah, I get to do something with her. Yeah. But the thing that sucked was like, wait, there ain't no teacher on the fucking computer. I'm just showing you how to... Fuck it, alright, cool, what's up? I'm going to show you how to paint. Check this. So we had to go over this, like, they had the whole thing, they have it set up like a teacher. Like, you're going, okay, curriculum, fuck it. Alright, you got to learn this. Hey, what the hell is what's a primary color? Red, blue, yellow. You got it. That's right. What's secondary? Going through just like a color wheel and her having to mix colors. Going, like, looking through books of paintings, like, oh, which one's a warm contrast compared to a cold contrast? I am now thinking the whole home studies, the more geniuses might be true. Just because they care more. Like, she has books specific to that shit to where it's like, nah, dude, guess what? Your teacher's not the one here. We have all day long. You have nothing to do. You're going to learn.
You
can
going nowhere.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
I got you for 30. I got you all day.
I got you 24 hours, dude.
All
I'll
day
push it.
Playtime.
Sorry. I had to.
No, the whole thing that's
Macho
fucked up
Man.
is PE. I'm lazy. Like,
Well, you also live in an upstairs apartment, so it's not as easy to just be like, all right, let's all do jumping jacks
her shit's
for the neighbors.
walking up and down the stairs.
That's enough, though.
Yeah, you've seen the stairs, though. It's
Yeah, you do it enough. That's yeah.
a certain amount of time, like up and down, up and down, up and down. You'll get it. High knees. Keep it going. It's 2 at a time. Let's get 3.
Hell, you might have enough tires in your fucking alleyway to be able to fucking
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna
Just
get
hose
my
them down.
sledgehammer, and
yeah.
because I have one of those big ones for
Rocky training.
Yeah, and just
Drago. Make sure she knows who Drago is.
she hasn't watched Rocky yet. I
don't think
I
she's
can
gonna
get
get
her
into
to-
that.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe just off of wanting to like appeal to me too, like one of those.
You
Like,
might have to start you might have to go unorthodox and not start from the beginning, because kids aren't gonna like the first Rocky.
no, that's what happened with fucking Star Wars. She saw the new ones first and was like, "Well, I want to see the old ones too." When I told her there's more,
See,
like her face like shot up, dude. It was like the same with like Back to the Future.
did she actually watch the whole original trilogy too?
She has seen all Star Wars.
How'd she like the Luke reveal or the father reveal? Was she paying attention?
Kind of not. I mean, it's still at the point where she's learning who the characters are, but there's still a lot of talking for her.
Well, I've seen some videos where they like when Darth Vader says that and shit, fucking their parents are showing their kids reactions to it and shit, and they're just like, it's awesome.
Like it's one of those like she grasps the concept, but she's more forward thinking, I guess, than the kid on them. She's like, but wait, dude, no, that's not cool. Because wait, doesn't Anakin kill their parent, the mom? And I'm like, you're thinking in the right place.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you're now starting to think like the other aspect, not just like, oh, Luke, that's his dad. She's like, hell, because she's seen all of them. So it was like a.
Well, did you watch the prequels first?
Yes.
Or at least before the original trilogy?
Yes. Because that was one of those, I think she'll get it, because she saw Star Wars with me and Brandon before. Her first Star Wars movie, I want to say, was The Force Awakens.
But in the theater?
Yeah, in theater.
Well, of
and then
course.
Rogue One.
She wasn't alive for any of the other ones or any of the
No.
preceding. Yeah,
And we didn't have internet yet for Netflix.
I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. That was her first opportunity to see a Star Wars
Yeah, that was
in the
what.
theater without it being like a re-release thing.
So, of course, like, her favorite overall character, I still think, is Rey, I believe.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, we're actually almost at an hour and a half and shit. We went going this time. Damn it, that's because it was fun. And because we haven't, dude, honestly, well, because you weren't here last week. And because Corn and I usually don't always keep it going as long when it's just the two of us. That's why we watch movies and then talk about them. And because that's always fun. But we should have next one should be actually a pretty fun late review. I don't want to say what it is. But at the same time, I almost do. No. We have to leave some things mysteries. But follow at JNT Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Maybe there'll be a clue out there. Maybe if you join the rabbit hole, I might just start dropping clues and hints and such in there. Sometimes there are plans in this rabbit hole, believe it or not. It's not scripted, but sometimes things are orchestrated. Is that how you planned? It's almost like a reality show. Like they might not be writing a script for some of it, but we're causing some of the events, in order to react to them.
Dude, what fucking number are we at?
This is 231. You're talking about episode number?
Yeah.
Yeah, 231. Yeah, I know. We're less than 200 away from 420. That sounds creepy, doesn't it?
Dude, that's one of those situations where I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Think about that, people. Yeah.
Wow, so does that mean 210 could be 420? No. But yeah, we'll see you next week, I guess. Corn hopefully should be here. We have not been a trio on the mics in a while. It was like Anchor. It was like me and you, then me and Corn, then me and you. Good gosh.
Gosh.
Next thing I know, the Sasquatch is gonna come down, and then it's just gonna be me, the Sasquatch. Actually,
that sounds like a war. Me and the Sasquatch.
Oh man, we should do that. We should bring back a celebrity battle or something for the Sasquatch. I don't know if he can hang, though. No, in person it's easier. We tried Skyping with him. Skyping with Sasquatch isn't as fun. Or at least recording his shitty-ass fucking phone connection.
Quality.
It was horrible.
Boxy.
Not like ours were any better, though, when we were Skyping for that month or whatever. That was, I won't lie, those were ones where I was just like, okay, there's like not much I can do.
Technology's not there yet.
I'm not savvy enough. I'll say it that way. The technology isn't quite where I would like it to be on that one. But at the same time, there's a lot of... Somehow the YouTubers always are able to live stream pretty well, so there's something to it there. There's something more to a live stream than there is to an actual call. Maybe it's because it's one way. That's something to consider there too. Maybe as a step towards actually like videoing and shit, some live stuff. The only live thing we tried was the Whisper Challenge?
Yeah.
4 years ago. That failed. I know why that failed. We had the wrong mic selected in fucking OBS or whatever. We won't make that mistake again. But yeah, we'll be back next week. We'll have the trio. We got a late review for next week. A big one. A fun one. We're even taking notes. That sounds intimidating for some reason.